are my thoughts for Spirit Halloween sneak peek so far. And this is for the 2017 Halloween season. Some awesome props are among us, and I'm very excited to share my thoughts with you all of all these props. So first up is the Levitator Girl, and this is the latest sneak peek released by Spirit Halloween, and it is an awesome prop. I love the Levitator Girl. It's $179.99, which isn't all that bad. However, I was really expecting this prop when I first heard of it to maybe be like $140, $150, but I guess not. This prop, again, is an awesome prop for the price and all that. It's so cool. I love how it's being lifted off what seems to be a bed, and it's just being possessed. If you ask me, it's one of the cooler possession props that Spirit has had, and if you compare it to Floating Ghost Girl, I like this prop a whole lot better. They could have done a little bit more with it for the $180 price tag. However, I think that it's still an awesome prop. It has insane detail, it has some awesome movement, and it's a fairly big prop. I believe it's about 5'2", so it's, you know, it's average girl size, I should say, especially for like maybe a teenager girl size like my age. But I'd say this prop is a pretty awesome prop, and please let me know your thoughts on Levitator Girl. Now, again, I think that the price could have been slightly better for Levitator Girl. However, I really do like this prop. I think what they could have done with it is they could have made its eyes light up. They could have also made its mouth move, especially when it's at the climax. Maybe they could all the sudden the eyes like flash and then like the mouth moves, and maybe and it seems like it shakes from what it seems like. Maybe I'm not 100% sure about that, but it seems like that it makes it shake and like she's being shooken around in the possession, like she's first being possessed at that moment, and apparently she was all fine before. This prop, again, is such an awesome looking prop, and I am very much thinking about getting this prop. This and Menacing Molly, I'd say, are right up there, possibly one of my favorite props of 2017 so far. But I'm sure I will like more, but this prop is a winner so far. I love this prop, Levitating Girl. And please let me know your thoughts on the Levitating Girl, and I will be showing you a video right about now. Menacing Molly, if you ask me, is by far the best swinging prop that Spirit Halloween has had, and I mean ever. This prop is such an awesome prop. I love how they took Zombie Swing Girl and Broken Spine Girl and kind of interdetermined them to being one big prop. Now, I love this prop. I love the way it kind of talks and its head kind of bobbles back and forth like it's talking and singing to itself, and then it's just bending backwards to scare the hell out of you. I absolutely love what they did with Menacing Molly. She is such a unique prop at the same time that some people may think she isn't because she's still a swinging prop. But I mean, look at all the other swinging props. All they are just talking, head turning, mouth moving, big swinging props. This prop may not have mouth movement and stuff like that, and not head turning or anything like that, but this prop bends backwards to scare the hell out of you, and it is such an awesome prop for that reason, which is also the factor that makes it a unique prop as opposed to all the other swinging props. I am very much leaning towards to possibly getting this prop if I don't like that many other props, but I'm not 100% sure about that comment. But I do absolutely love this prop either way, and it is by far one of my favorite props at Spirit Halloween for the 2017 Halloween season. Please let me know your thoughts on Menacing Molly. I absolutely love her detail. Her movement is so cool. And I'm pretty sure it isn't a techie prop. I'm pretty sure it is a crazy create prop from what I've heard. And it is not a YJ, because here's the thing that you could also notice. It does not have the YJ swings. Like, the ropes are obviously similar, but the seat has different cloth and just a slightly different mesh to it. So that doesn't really erase the fact that Menacing Molly is an awesome prop. And ironically, since it isn't by YJ, it's my favorite swinging prop, and YJ should really step up with adding these type of unique props. His Crazy Crate is beating them to the game with that. But again, Menacing Molly is an awesome prop, and if you ask me, it is by far one of my favorite props for the 2017 Spirit Halloween season and Halloween season in general, and I don't think much will beat her, although I'm not 100% sure about that. You never know. But let me know your thoughts on Menacing Molly below, please.
I see dead people, I see ghosts, I see the things that hate you the most.
Hazmat Zombie is a really, really cool prop, and it is my favorite static prop. Now, at first, I didn't think it would be a static prop, because Spirit Halloween doesn't tend to release static props as sneak peeks, but I know why they released it as a sneak peek now. It makes noise, and its helmet lights up its biohazard helmet. Now, this prop kind of would remind you of Smoldering Zombie, which makes complete sense because it does remind me of Smoldering Zombie. Obviously, I like Smoldering Zombie a lot better, and it's obviously a whole nother prop when you think about it. But this is my favorite static prop when you think about it, because it is a static prop, because it doesn't move or anything, but it makes noise, it lights up, and it's so cool you can hook it up to a fog machine as well. $130 is not that bad for this prop because it's a static prop. Most static props are $130, and this prop is no exception because of the noise and it lighting up. It makes it a better buy than all the other static props, and that's also what makes it not just because of the detail and the lighting up and noise, but in general what makes it my most favorite static prop. And it is a good run for your money if you want a good static prop for your laboratory theme or alien theme or hospital theme even. It would be really cool for any of that type of stuff that you're doing for your haunt this year. Now, I'm still setting out most of my haunt themes and putting out finishing touches, but I think this prop could fit in kind of. However, I am thinking I will not be buying this prop, but I do really like it still. So just because I'm not getting it doesn't mean I don't like it, because it's an awesome prop, don't get me wrong. However, just because I like it doesn't mean I will get it, because I probably will not be picking this up, because I'm just not a fan of static props in general, but this is an exception, because this prop is an awesome, awesome, awesome static prop. So, please leave your thoughts about the Hazmat Zombie in the comments below, because I am looking forward to seeing your comments and hearing your comments about the Hazmat Zombie. Next up is the Cryo Chamber Corpse, and this is the frozen version of Incinerator. However, if you ask me personally, this prop is much better than Incinerator. Now, here's the thing. The only complaint about this prop is the size. It's only about 2'7". Take a roaming prop. You take Cryo Chamber Corpse, put it next to it. They are about the same size. And you thought the roaming props are small. This prop is going to be one small big prop for $180. Because that's the price. $180 isn't all that bad though, because of these reasons. It has a lot more action than Incinerator. It has the beeping lights. You could choose the mode. It's interchangeable, the color. You could either choose it to, I believe, green and blue, and I believe that's what the color inside kind of brings about, and possibly it even goes on to the fog a little bit, and the flashing lights as well. Because I also love the part where, before it jumps up, the red lights beep like something's gonna happen, like warning signals. And I absolutely love the Cryo Chamber Corpse. The zombie corpse, whatever, looks a little bit like Floating Ghost Girl, because I believe they're by the same company, Crazy Create, which that would as well add on a lot of sensitivity to it, because the thing is, Floating Ghost Girl is pretty similar to Cryo Chamber Corpse. They could basically go as freaking brother or sister relation, stuff like that, because this prop is just really cool. I like the Cryo Chamber Corpse. Honestly, this prop and Floating Ghost Girl are two different things, but I'd have to say Cryo Chamber Corpse is the overall better prop. I don't know why I'm comparing them, but Cryo Chamber Corpse is an awesome prop, and it is the frozen version of Incinerator, and I have a feeling it will be put into like a freezer, wherever the theme is going to be of it, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be really cool. Like, it's a stored away chamber where no one ever dares to touch, something like that, and I think that alone gives it a really awesome feel. Again, Cryo Chamber Corpse is an awesome prop, and I don't know if I will be picking it up yet or not, because I really do have to see every other prop. It's just one of those props that I really do like and hope to pick up eventually, but don't know if I will be getting it anytime soon when the season starts. There are other props where I definitely will be looking into getting them earlier in the season, but this prop, I'm not 100% sure about that statement. But this prop, once again, is an awesome prop, and let me know your thoughts on the Cryo Chamber Corpse, because I'm very curious to know your thoughts on the Cryo Chamber Corpse. Little Zappy is a tabletop prop, or should I say one of the tabletop sneak peeks of Spirit Halloween 2017. Now here's the thing, I do like this prop. However, the thing that made me dim it down a bit was because I was kind of looking forward to, on this day, a big prop. Now, although there are a lot more big props coming now, of course, which kind of made it grow on me. But I guess I was just kind of disappointed, so I kind of dimmed it down a bit and made this prop not seem as good as it actually was. Because this prop is still a really cool prop. I like the fact how it's basically a little bit like a mini Thrashing Clown. Obviously, Thrashing Clown is a whole lot different, but you could kind of put it that way. He's basically electrocuting himself. Basically committing suicide, I guess you can say. But this thing is so cool. I love how it's kind of like the eyes flash and like it takes a couple flickers for it to actually start going off. I love that concept. And I also just really like the looks of it. It's pretty creepy, honestly. And basically it's a little clown. You can put it on the floor, and when people least expect it, it just starts electrocuting itself in your haunt and stuff like that, and possibly in a freak show area or in a circus area, whatever you want it to be, even in a bedroom area, because it can go as for like a toy, honestly, like a haunted toy. And honestly, this prop again is a pretty cool tabletop, which I probably will not be getting, although it's a good price, $40. Tabletops are always usually priced around there, so $40 isn't all that bad. But let me know your thoughts on Little Zappy as I show you the video of it right about now.
Tick tock, time to go. Let's light 'em up.